Yeah, we're good. We're good. I can hear you.
Can you hear me, motherfucker? No,
I'm coming in loud and clear. Adam has to wear headphones because he talks over people.
It's because I'm special needs.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
The scientific term is autism.
Whatever Gen Z wants to call it.
I don't know what gen it is anymore.
I don't know anymore, dude.
X1, 5, 3. Sound like Elon Musk kid names.
You want to intro the pod? Or do you want me to intro it?
You know what? Why don't you go ahead and try it, dude? Why don't you MC
What do
this?
you mean? Why'd you say it like that? You never intro the pod. You start talking, and then I'm like, hey, you want to say that? Welcome to the Funny Truth podcast. We got Big Fudge in the studio.
Hi.
This is our dynamic.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is wow. Okay. we here, motherfuckers.
We here.
All right.
Fudge is giving me that I'm in the suburbs and I'm nervous stare right now.
No, this is like I got called in the HR.
Oh.
You're the mediator,
Right,
actually.
you're HR, and he's like, "You want to tell me what happened? Wait, what the fuck happened? What the fuck did I do?"
I feel like in real life, you would actually be the HR dude, and it would be me in your office. Like, you'd be like, bro, you can't say that. Like, you gotta.
Honestly, I feel like if I was HR, I wouldn't give a fuck about anything except for anything sexual against women. I would care about that. Other than that, yeah, I would care. I would care about that. Other than that, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is weird that, like, dudes, will touch people, like, think that it's okay to do certain things, like send dick pics to girls.
Right?
That's for the homies.
No.
Yes.
No. That's no.
Now that's okay. So let me ask you this: HR. That was the joke that's the joke that I ran. I was like, cause I saw the cockroach.
This is white people
I
shit.
saw the cockroach, and I said, I was gonna tell this girl about it, but then I stopped because I was like, no girl wants to hear you sound like a bitch. So I told the homie instead, like, you keep. And I'm glad you keep those conversations for the homies. Girls don't want to see it, just like they don't want to see a dick pic. You save that for the homies. And then I was like, people are like, Adam, you do a lot of, you act like a black guy a lot of time. I'm like, that's just because I play basketball and grew up watching a lot of BET, but I do a lot of white people shit too.
That's what I was about to call it.
You know
Exactly.
what I'm
That's
saying?
white people shit.
WPS.
Yeah.
White people shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
WPS.
Yeah, like, yeah.
I'd like to go on the record and say that he's never sent me a dick pic.
No. Well, you're native.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm like, don't do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
How often do you get mistaken for Mexican?
All the time.
All the time?
All the fucking time.
All the time. That's probably as much as when people think I'm African.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm technically Mexican. Like, if you look at the history of everything,
Okay.
like the border was like higher, and that's where my reservation was.
Okay.
Like this part of Arizona was technically Mexico.
Okay.
Until it was annexed, but so technically, like other natives, they're like, "Oh, you that native Mexicans."
And it's crazy.
Yeah.
You're
like,
native Mexican.
Yeah, that's what they like. I've met Navajo people, and they're like, "Oh, you one of the Mexican natives." It's like I saw like Jackie Tinsley was talking to Jeffrey Morel.
I love
He was
Jackie.
like, "Oh, you one of those?" She goes, "You one of those spicy black people?" Because he's Dominican, but he has waves. She goes, "You one of them?" So I'm one of the Mexican natives.
I love Jackie. Jackie's so dope.
Jackie's a sweetheart. Jackie, if you're watching this, which I hope you are, we love you.
Hey.
So,
Yeah, let's get Adam involved.
I don't know. My mind was racing that whole time.
I think he was just thinking about sending somebody a dick pic.
I know, right? It was like I tried to pivot from that so fast. He was just so hurt.
He's like, damn, is it really just my people? Yes,
Yes, motherfucker.
Your people and the LGBTQ plus XLMNP community
Yeah.
be sending
Yep.
shit to each other.
Like I'm all for openness, but like,
yeah, be cool. Hey, listen,
Hey,
do what
man.
you want to do, but hey, players.
Of course, yeah. You have
I
to know.
support you.
You have to know your boundaries.
Yeah, listen,
But it's not even
don't do
like
it to
that,
me.
dude. It's not even like it's more like that Jackass type humor. It's like that. You ever
Oh.
watch Jackass?
Yeah,
Like that shit. It's like just like, yeah. Like, oh, you walk in.
How long was that show on?
It was on for a while.
Like almost 20 years, right? No, or like 20. Like,
I don't know, dude.
I don't
They
think
came
it
out
was
with a
on
new
that
movie last year.
consecutively long.
They still dropped a new movie last year.
Yeah,
and there was 2 black people in there,
Eric Andre.
2.5.
Yeah, he's like Daniel Bridgegat Black. And then he's, but you know what I mean.
I'm gonna tell you a story about Eric. I was going to I was going to a basketball game. Like I got called like last minute to go to a basketball game, and it was in L.A. And I seen Eric Andre working out with some trainer in the park, and I think it was like year 3 or 4 in the comedy, and I had never been like as big as I am. I had never been brushed off before.
Oh shit!
And I pulled over and I rolled my window. I was like, "Yo, Eric, when you do a show, let me open that for you." And he looked at me and goes,
He like waved you off. He waved you
"Fuck
off.
out of here!" Like I was a weirdo. I was like, "All right, bet." And I pulled off. I thought about creeping around the block like Snoop Dogg and Baby Boy, and like kind of like rolling down the window a little
Well,
bit.
maybe he didn't know how to. Like, I think if you saw him, like if you were standing in front of him, I think it would have been different.
I think it would have been different too.
Yeah, but like he would have saw the sheer size of you and just.
Give me a show, nigga. And I was,
Break yourself, fool.
But I love his style of humor too. It's like in his comedy, like the ridiculousness of it,
he's a dope comic.
Well, just like, did you ever watch his show on Adult Swim?
Of course.
It's just smashing through the desk.
Of course.
Adult Swim has some of the best shit. The Boondocks, dude.
Oh, I love the Boondocks.
Boondocks was so brilliant.
R.P. John Witherspoon. Like that was literally my favorite show of all time. And when it got canceled, I was literally heartbroken. Like I was punching the air. I was so heartbroken.
Yeah.
And
really,
like,
that you were that heartbroken?
Oh yes, because it was the first cartoon that showed a different side of black people.
Yeah, absolutely. No, you learn a lot from watching that show, dude. It's so funny.
Yeah, listen, I could never teach my brother about a nigga moment until the Boondocks.
Oh. He's like, that shit. Oh my God, a chair! Yo,
Look at that motherfucker. It was a fight instantly.
Chaos immediately after.
Have you ever been a bouncer?
I've been bouncing since I was like
Have to.
18, 19.
I mean, like the big bouncer vibes.
Oh yeah, but I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I look intimidating, but I'm a teddy bear.
Yeah. Well, that's how the bigger you get, that's how it goes.
Right.
They always want big guys to be big posts in basketball, but now like 7-footers are like just guards and shit.
Basically,
It's like not everyone's got that. It's always the shorter guys that got the bigger dog in them. The shorter you go down. I mean, not always, but like they always got something to prove, and that's like
It's like they get little man syndrome.
yeah. Like if I stood in a room of 3 Fudges and me, then I get little man syndrome too.
you like fucking Scrappy Doo.
Yeah. No,
That's so perfect. That's the epitome of little man
That's
syndrome.
little man syndrome right there.
all the way.
And we can all get it. So if you went in a room, you'd see it. It's just very rare that would ever happen. It would have to be
I
very.
have 2 friends that are taller than me. Two people that I know that are taller than me.
And have you hung out with both of them at the same time in a room?
No.
Okay, so
it's because I met them at 2 different points in my life.
Okay.
Like my last friend is Mamadou. He's like
Oh,
7'5".
We played his team when I was.
UC Irvine?
I played at D2, but that was one of our games that year was against him. Dude,
Gotcha.
that dude has the biggest head I've ever seen, bro.
In the world. I love him to death.
No, it's huge, dude.
Listen, I love Mamadou.
Mama Dome, dude.
Oh, I love Mamadou. He's a kind-hearted individual, but
very large-hearted.
Love-hate relationship when I talk to him because it's hard to understand him. And the reason why I say that is because one day I was like, Mamadou, what you got going on today? He said, I don't know what I'm going to. I was. If you see this, I love you, bro. I think I told him one day. I said, "Bro,
man.
I gotta talk to you, and I need like subtitles, like the words of the bouncy ball."
Shit.
Oh my god.
He's Senegalese.
Oh my god. You said what?
He's Senegalese. I just googled him.
Oh, I don't
Senegalese?
Senegalese. Sorry.
Yeah.
Senegalese.
Oh yeah, dude.
I'm gonna need you to like go through like a time capsule and go through your cartoons and watch Reading Rainbow, because if you couldn't read that one properly, we got an issue.
Hey man, like Reservation education, dog.
Right. And reservations. Reservations can get canceled. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying out of that one.
I cancel them all the time.
There's two types of people that I do not fuck with to anger. It's natives.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, let me rephrase it. Indigenous people.
Natives is fine.
Natives is fine. Okay.
Yeah. As long as you're not like Indians or Redskins.
And islanders. I don't.
Oh, yeah.
No, fuck that.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
You see tribal tats and
man, and
There's a reason they're on an
and the
island.
neck rolls.
listen,
It's a wrap.
It's scary because both male and female are built the same. Both of them. They's big and strong and got long hair and both of them yell the same chee-hoo and is scary as fuck.
But the girls like a lot of time will be like 5'1".
Strong as fuck.
Yeah,
Strong as an NFL linebacker.
Yeah.
And it's not even like they lifted to be like that. It's natural strength.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we had the last college I was at, the small school, we had a women's wrestling team, and like a lot of them were Hawaiian.
Oh, she had to be elite.
A lot of them were Hawaiian.
I know they were elite.
Oh, and they were some. Look, you know what? Yeah.
There are some who aren't.
Some are beautiful. Some are,
some are
just like any,
gorgeous.
just
But that's what it is. That is with every race.
But the strength is what's beautiful.
It is
to me.
It's so refreshing to. I feel like he goes to the bedroom like with an islander, say, "Ooh, pick me up." Like I feel like that's you.
I like. I'm not picky, man.
I know.
I love islander women. They're dope as fuck though.
Nicest people. Honestly,
They're
the
very
nicest people.
They will treat you like family.
Yeah.
They will welcome you in, and just don't piss them off.
Yeah, they love to roast and joke
But
around and shit. So.
that in lies a lot of broader here. Like, don't piss them off. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, that's the worst thing you could do.
Yeah,
I'm
Like I was on TikTok and I made like a Samoan like I just made like a Islander appreciation post, and then somebody said you're invited, and it was spelled KON space apostrophe GNAI, and I was trying to pronounce it right because it's a foreign language. Yeah. And I was just like Konigai or something like that, but they told me it's pronounced like a Konai. And I still don't know if I fucking said that right.
Yeah.
But it's like a cookout. It's a cookout after church.
Oh, okay.
And I thought about it. What if I don't like the food?
Oh.
And I say it because black people we don't hold back our expression. Like our expression is in our face.
Yes.
Yeah. So if we don't like it,
salty.
Ugh, okay. All right. Cool. And if I piss somebody's mama off or grandma or auntie, and I'm no longer an oos, I'm no longer a brother. I'm a dead motherfucker.
Fucking. Hey, meet me halfway, bro. Understand that me. Hey, I don't know. You got to know me too. So it's a half and half thing, and so you went
that
to.
would be his explanation before he get his ass beat.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, hold on. Hey, player, hear me out. Let
me tell you something.
I'm not used to this. You know, we don't have seasoning. You know, my people, we don't have seasoning. I feel like that's gonna be him.
which is not true, but like, you know,
treat it like a bear attack. He just goes feudal.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, I don't know. I'm Adam J. I don't know about all the other shit.
Oh, okay. All right.
There we go. Here he is.
And we're back.
Yeah. We got almost genuine there for a second. We almost got genuine Adam.
Right. And we're back.
Genuine. Artificial.
Not artificial.
The only thing artificial is the sweetener in that Powerade, dude.
Hey, listen.
Don't take. Why are you taking that as an attack?
What?
Okay.
The only thing that's artificial is the sweetener in that. I mean, how's that drink working out for you, buddy?
I haven't started it yet.
Yeah.
There we go.
And there you go.
There he is. There's my sweet boy.
Liver's gone.
Man, wouldn't that be nice? No, just carry on. That's why people should say suicidal shit. Like, yeah. Did you like? So you grew up. We're around the same time period. Did you grow up listening to any like white people type music? Like
I did.
Yeah,
I did. I did because what was it, like 6th grade, 7th grade? There was this white girl I had a crush on. And her name was Allison. I can't remember her last name. Allison was tall as fuck like me.
Yeah.
Tall as fuck. Awkward, thin hair, big ass ears. But in my mind, and for like a couple days, that was my baby. Okay? And I started listening to Third Eye Blind,
Yeah.
Nice.
Jumper.
Oh yeah. I wish you.
Step back from that ledge, my friend. We could cut ties to all the lies that you've been living in. And if you do not want to see me again, I would understand. I would understand. That's just when you sing it, you gotta finish the whole fucking chorus. You can't just hop in and out.
Well, yeah.
Kelly
But
Rowland.
see, but it's how
There
good
you
it
go.
is.
What else I listen? You know who else I listen to?
I like that. Like, come on, let's hear it.
Plain White Tees.
Playing White Tees.
Hey there, Delilah.
That's a great
What's
song.
it like in New York City? Like that was my shit for like the week that we dated.
That'd be good. Wouldn't that be like that'd be like a fun game show where it's like
Where you test
black people.
knowledge
Black
of
people.
white
You got to
music?
know the white people. White people. You got to know black people music. You know, each is a challenge equally. And like you got to know something about this culture too. And then it's like a culture wars.
I think the easiest question for
I
black
think
people.
cultural trade would be a
Right. Easiest question
Yeah,
for black people is how much seasoning do white people use?
The word wars is
None.
gonna get people to be like, "What's this talking about?" it's all marketing, bro. You gotta let's hype this shit up, dude.
oh sick. Finally.
Yeah, right. Tune in, dude. It's like, yeah, that's how it
Tune in
goes.
Sunday to Race Wars.
Right. Then they go to work the next day. Y'all only use one rag to wipe yourself? Ugh.
It's just like this in the break room.
If I saw white people doing that shit, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. I'm gonna think you got fucking lice. That's what I'm gonna think.
Facts.
You just start patting your shit. Yeah, get them bugs out your head, bitch.
Oh my god, dude.
I better not see that shit.
Just like this is.
Start doing that little finger thing.
Oh God.
There's
That's good.
yeah. Stereotypically though, I think white people are the scariest for sure.
I will say you guys are.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Because y'all do some unnecessary shit. Like I have this, like when I go, okay, like you know I'm from California. And so like when I go to the beach,
yeah.
I have this thing called the white people line.
The white people lie.
The white people line.
Lying. The white people lying.
So when if I get into the water, if I decide to get my big black ass in the water,
Yeah.
and I see white people out in the water, I don't go past them. Because they way out with the fish and shit.
The white people lying in the yeah. I know what you mean. They
Yeah.
go out there, bro.
All the way out there.
I
fucked
don't
up one
like
time.
it getting like to my hip almost.
You was
Like,
all over up here.
I was, and then I thought about it, and I was like, nah, I don't like
Yeah,
that.
like-
I'm like, cause I like to be
like-
able to like move my legs.
Yeah.
Did you guys say it? He was like, I don't like it.
I was like I was trying to measure it.
You at the nipple line right here, nigga. What the fuck you talking to your hip? You got the short torso?
All right, Fudge. All right, Fudge.
I fucked up. I went past them one time.
Yeah.
One time, I seen a wave and a fish swam by, and the fish looked at me. I looked at the fish. The fish said, "Nah, player, you don't want no part of this." I took my black ass back to the shore.
Yeah.
I was God, because later on in the news, a little white girl got snatched. Couldn't be me.
By the waves, or just like
Man.
human trafficking.
Yeah, I don't know. They either one. The bitch got snatched.
I'm not a big fan of foreign creatures that I don't know what it is. So I think we both can relate.
I'm gonna leave that one alone.
Right?
Hey.
Too easy.
Way too easy.
Yeah, I know.
I know what I look like.
I'm throwing. It's because I'm making it sound simple.
Oh my! He said, "Hey man, I'm throwing lobs out here. Take this shit."
Y'all ain't picking up what I'm throwing down.
Man,
Right.
that's a slam dunk.
That is-
Yeah. Fucking no, but like I said, dude, I saw a cockroach like that shit. Actually, I was like, God damn. I know that they have them here, and I was inevitable. You're gonna see one, but just not the way I had to see it, dude. It wasn't right.
Since I moved here, I've never seen a cockroach. I've never seen a cockroach. I've never seen a scorpion.
Do scorpions come to people's houses?
Yeah, they do sometimes. You have to live like close to like just open lots and shit like that, though.
Oh yeah, I've never seen one. I've seen pictures of them, but I've never seen one in person.
Right. And what happens when you get stuck? When one of those gets you?
I have no idea.
Ain't you from here?
Yeah, but I know to stay away from that shit. Like I've never been.
When you guys watch this, let us know what the fuck not to do when it comes. Matter of fact, can you Google it?
Google what you're supposed to do if you get like stung.
Yeah.
And what about scorpions in Arizona? Because that's not something that I'm familiar with. But yeah, like
What's the question? What do you mean? There are scorpions in Arizona.
What to do if you get stung by one?
Oh yeah, no, I mean him. He was like, yeah, scorpions.
Well, but I mean, I want to know a little more about the scorpions then. What types? Because there might be some. There's got to be a variety in scorpions too, just like there's variety in everything.
So I was either on Hulu or Netflix, and there was a show. These two dudes, they were white. They were testing the pain factors of different bugs.
Yep.
There's a guy that does that. Like that. I forget what his name is, but he lives out here.
Shit.
And he just lets shit sting him.
Oh fuck that.
Yeah, like straight up, and then he'll like writhe on the ground, and he'll be like, "This is at like a 10, and like, dude, it's fucking actually hilarious.
So if you think a bitch gonna break his heart,
Wait till a bug shuts down his nervous system.
right?
You remember those murder wasps?
What?
Do you remember the murder wasp thing? You guys remember that?
I heard about it. I don't remember.
He let himself get stung by one.
No, wasn't it the murder hornets?
Murder hornets. I knew it was something like that. It was something.
See, again, right? Like the headlines, like murder hornets.
Yeah.
That's good content. That's good viral content. Guy gets stung by a murder hornet.
Clickbait.
You're like,
Clickbait.
No, it's great content. Like I think he's up there.
Like, how do you get to
How's he not dead?
how do you get to name a species? Like, how do you get to do that? What licensing do you need?
I think you have to like verify it with somebody.
What licensing do you need?
Yeah,
that was some white people shit. Do you have a permit?
What?
Do you have a permit?
Right.
Walking up on lemonade stands. Food handler's card.
He gonna pull it.
Yeah.
He gonna pull up to a fucking lemonade stand and yell out, "Whoop whoop! All right, you got a license?
What do we got?
Yeah,
Well, it's like,
is this FDA approved?
well, yeah, it's like this is what you got to do. Like somebody is obviously naming them the murder hornets, like to give it the thing. It's like actually they're like the third strongest. There's like some other ones out there. That
Yeah, I think that's what they
What
said.
do you name it? Like, what do you name it? If you once you get past murder, what else is it?
Just saying, it's just another name, you know.
I know, but like,
What is the name?
Murder mystery hornets. Fucking real white people should. Now they're really in, bro. They're like, oh shit.
you got it.
The girl's like, oh my god, I hope one of these doesn't sting me.
They said you just need to wash the wound if you get stung by a scorpion.
Really, nothing
And
happens to you.
if it gets worse, of course, go to the hospital.
But what happens to you?
It just like they just said it just gets warm, like, and then just keep an eye on it so it doesn't spread into your like bloodstream kind of thing.
Yeah, but it could also, you know, it could be.
This is like a rabbit hole thing.
You find out
Yeah.
you're. That's one way to find out you're allergic to scorpions.
Yeah,
Hell of a way to find out.
Like what? Like damn. Like wait. So what happens if it gets to your bloodstream?
I think like it'll spread because that's what I've heard. Actually, I've heard that people like if it accidentally gets in your bloodstream, it'll spread and you can feel it kind of go through your thing, but it won't be enough to like kill you or anything like that.
So
or
it's like
cause permanent damage.
It's like people are starting to like get high off doing that now. It's just like you go over to like you
They
go
like
over
the
to some.
tingle.
That'd be like some that's like goth white.
This isn't a podcast. This is a talk show of all the shit white people do.
Yeah,
And that is the funny truth.
that's a funny truth. But then maybe it's the things we all do. Because do I do that? No, but I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if. Because remember, people used to lick toads. People used to lick toads to get high.
Get your people. This could be us. What was it?
Who do you think we learned it from, bro?
Your ancestors. It's a passed down thing.
And who taught our ancestors?
Who the fuck knows?
Oh, dude. No, I think like, yeah. If I want to get a black guy for a certain thing, I might need to get an African one.
Yeah, don't look at me. I'm not African.
Yeah, because Africa's very diverse. Like, you see a lot of people like, oh, that's you somehow just usually know if someone's like African versus like
People look at me all the time and they go like, where are you from? I'm like, Cali. But they're like, but where? I mean, I'm originally from LA, and then I moved to Moreno Valley later in life.
yeah.
But where are your people from?
Oh,
My mom was from Inglewood. My dad's from Compton, and my granny's from Oklahoma. I mean, I don't know what the fuck you. What the fuck?
Like, what are you trying to get at
her
here?
people from? I was like, do you think I'm African? Yes. Are you Nigerian? No, motherfucker. No. And then white people start coming up to me and was like, yo.
and then
Like, wasn't you like a part of that gorilla tribe in Black Panther?
Whoa.
Yeah, white people have really asked me this question.
you could be in that movie though. Like, you would be a good unless they use
People
CGI
give
for
me
that
like
shit.
a size comparison to M'Baku.
Yeah. But then again, Hollywood's weird. I think where like you actually want to be like most. I feel like a lot of the actors are short.
They are.
They are.
Like very short.
They're like 5'7". Between 5'7". No, they're between 5'5" to 5'9" ish.
Yeah.
And it's harder for bigger guys to get casted in the roles because you either got to be the goofy one, the monster, the bouncer, but you never see a actor besides the guy that plays Magic Johnson on Winning Time, like or you get played like an athlete. So I'm gonna use that one too. It's like we never, as bigger guys, we never get cast into things that can be like a leading role.
But I think the game has also changed to where you could do that now. You know, we could form
If
a
I
support.
make it
We could
myself.
support it. Yeah, exactly.
But I want to. It's like we're comics, and you know, I know I want to get into the acting field, but I don't want to be stereotyped. You know, I don't want to be typecasted rather as like
Oh yeah, you want
big black number 3 or you
Right.
know, like I don't want to be.
yeah, and
that
then they're
guy.
like, okay, we'll put this dress on. You're like, fuck.
I'm not doing that. Yo, Tyler Perry paved the way for people to do that.
Man.
I just know that's not my path.
Right.
I love Tyler Perry. The plays, the movies, the
Oh,
shows.
dude, I grew up watching a lot of Lifetime because my mom would watch that shit.
Suspected.
Right. But she watched it, and there's a lot of like mystery stuff on there. That murder mystery stuff is good. The reason I won't watch that
love
stuff is
mysteries.
because it's like, yeah, I know I'll start watching more of it because it's good to watch. I try and avoid that stuff because it's addicting till I watch that. You know what I mean? Like but them like love drama, like murder type shows, like those are good. I watch one randomly. It was a Tyler Perry one. It's fucking so good.
Oh, I can't remember the name, but I think I know what you're talking about.
No, it's the one where the one dude fucks the like girl who's like working for him. You know what I'm talking about?
There's like 3 of them like that.
Right. It gives like HIV. I think that's the end.
Oh, that's is it Addicted?
Dude,
I think it is Addicted.
that was
Yeah, I know, because he was playing the nice guy and he had the glasses.
Well, and you know what's funny about me when I watched that movie the first time? Is I saw like the art of what he was doing because I was actually rooting for the dude that's like the bad guy in the beginning. Well, because the other dude was just like they make him come off as such a fucking loser.
Yeah.
Where you're like, fuck that dude, go ride with the winner. Like this dude's already got it, you know. Like, if I'm feeling that way, you know, how can I blame somebody for doing that, you know?
Right.
But I'm like, and then you see the whole other side.
Plot twist.
You see the whole other side. Yeah. Really. I was like, oh, that's pretty good how he did that. Like I was like, how am I a piece of shit for rooting for this guy?
Listen, the actress that plays like the main actress in that movie is so fine.
Yeah. Well, yeah, she's bad too.
But I hated Kim Kardashian in that fucking movie so
Was she in that movie?
much.
Was she
Kardashian in that
Yes. Kim Kardashian. If it's the same movie I'm thinking of, Kim Kardashian is in that movie, and it was so fucking cringe. And I was like, why can't I fast forward?
Yeah, we got to pull up that Tyler Perry movie.
See what it's called. I think it's called Addicted.
Put Tyler Perry.
Addiction.
Yeah, I know what to put. Temptation, Confessions of a Marriage Counselor.
Temptation, that's what it was.
Wait, yes, Confessions of a Marriage Counselor. Because
Yes.
isn't she a marriage counselor?
Yeah.
That-
No, I know. Yeah, you can't turn the screen around either, huh? Let me see something. Look it up.
Oh, yeah, I can turn screen. Why would you need?
Scroll up.
I'm on Wikipedia. Oh, shit.
I don't think that's it. I don't think that's it.
Dude, yes, I think that might be That might be the plot
This is
twist.
the one that Kim Kardashian-
That might be the plot twist. She's a marriage counselor in her older life. Yes, yeah, she's a marriage counselor in her older life because like she's giving the end is like her like really
yeah,
old.
it is it.
She's like really old at the end and she's like
Yeah, Kim Kardashian's in this movie. She plays Ava,
yeah.
the friend, and don't listen.
so she is in that movie.
She is in that movie.
Yeah,
I didn't even remember she's in that movie.
She is. She's in that movie. She has speaking roles. And for people watching this, if you guys are Kim Kardashian fans, I don't give a shit. She was horrible in that movie. Don't say that she was really good. No,
Well, that's
no.
they're gonna.
Her sex tape was better than that.
Well,
Anybody
yeah.
Kim Kardashian fans anymore?
Yeah,
Yes.
dude, they're.
Oh my God, yes.
It's mostly dudes.
I feel like it. Yeah.
See, that's the thing. The dudes, like a lot of them, we don't usually understand how like the girls are. Where like so many more people will be fake towards you for, just like I want that ass, as a girl. But guys, like not for the most part, never. Not that many DMs. You know what I'm saying?
I do the body positivity thing.
Oh, here.
I do, and I love Mia Fupa. Love Mia Fupa. That's my shit right there. Let me ask you something. Since we've been talking about race this whole time, if you had, I need you to pick two of every race celebrity crushes.
Celebrity crushes. I don't have crushes on anybody, but like if you were to say like, because I like I said, I like a variety. I'm a big, small, tall, thick.
That's how you know he's not into the ethnics.
I'm not.
Man, I'll be. Listen, and I'm
It's
not
a golden corral
I'm
of,
not. Oh my God.
Golden Corral.
This man says a Sizzler's salad bar.
man.
Honestly, and I've thought about this too, right? And I'm like, people, this talks about racism. Of course I do, because that's in society. For the white category, Nikita Lyons.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh man,
I might know by the face.
Oh,
See,
my
I don't. You know me. I
God.
don't know people by names.
She's in the WWE.
Okay.
She's in the WWE. That is the
Do you still watch WWE?
yes and no.
Oh,
Yes and no.
In fact, a lot of my black friends, surprisingly, a lot of them watch WWE still.
Yes and no. But I only watch it for her.
Well, then that's how they got you in. You're part of that market.
Goddamn right.
Yeah.
You goddamn right. And you know who's on the white side? JoJo. The
singer?
The
JoJo?
singer.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that too late? Get out. Leave right now.
Yeah.
the end
The
of
name of the
you
song was Get
and
Out,
me.
parentheses, leave.
yeah.
Hey, listen, JoJo.
Get out. No.
She could sing her ass
Yeah.
off
Yeah, she
too,
can.
boy.
Yeah.
Black side, I gotta go Sanaa Lathan and Megan Good.
That's fair.
Megan Good's. I think I know who that one is. I think she's.
I know that one.
I think she. What
It's one of the good ones.
Well, I know that name. I'm 1 for 4 right now with the names that he's going with. That's the only one I recognize.
Latina side, I gotta go. The chick that played, what was her name? Daya on Orange Is the New Black.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
She like ended up getting pregnant by the guard.
Yeah. Fuck, what is her name? Is it Dasha?
I think so.
I think that's her real name.
No, I can't. Off the top of my head, right now, I cannot remember.
But she like thick as fuck, right?
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Woo.
Yeah.
Good goobly doobly.
Yeah. Wasn't there that video? Did you see that video where she's like running around and you just hear her ass clapping?
Oh no, but I want
Yeah,
to.
I seen it. It was on Twitter. I was like, yo, what? And she was like, who's chasing me?
I want to. God damn it. And then Salma Hayek.
Yes. That's the blueprint for every woman I date, actually. On God.
How's the count there? How's the count going for you? Hey, how's the count going for you? How many do you know out of all the ones I said?
Just Megan Good.
You don't know
Just Megan
Salma
Good. I gotta
Hayek?
put them. Sorry. Just Megan Good.
You don't know Salma Hayek?
Oh yeah. She's Mask of Zorro.
There you go.
There we go.
That's the only one I know. I know who she is. I do know that one. She's big enough.
If I had to switch Salma Hayek, the chick that played the cop at Rush Hour 2.
I feel like the new age of actors.
Oh, yeah. She had to act. What happened to her?
I don't know. but
feel like-
she needs to go back.
I feel like liking, like having celebrity crushes is like, that's like our generation, maybe a little bit older now. Cause like Hollywood's not the same as what it is. I think it's more
it
likely
isn't.
that like the younger generation, like
Anybody could be a celebrity
It's
now.
the crushes on like your,
Yeah, celebrity doesn't mean the same
yeah,
thing.
it's the crushes on like your porn stars and your OnlyFans girls.
Hey, listen, if we're going porn star, this list is gonna be long.
Yeah, exactly. Right. The clean show's over. Now
Yeah.
the celebrity crush is for the clean show. This is like
Right.
this is for the late night show, dude.
Right? Hey, listen, oof,
Yeah. You know.
I have a problem.
Your eyes like glazed over.
I'm lonely.
I should call her.
I should call her.
no, I shouldn't.
No.
Maybe I should. Anyways,
That's see. So you don't drink, right?
no, I've never drank a
Okay.
day in my
So
life.
you know what? That's where I'm like, you know what? Sometimes the only time I would do that is when I'm drunk, type shit. But if you never drink, you would still hit up an ex? Would you still hit up an ex? Have you done it before?
Oh, I've
Even without
definitely-
drinking?
Even when I've definitely hit up an ex before.
Oh, wow.
Because
That's funny.
Here's the thing.
To think about, like,
Well, like, dude, because like I the only time I'd be vulnerable was like, bro, take my phone.
You
so
know,
Fudge just gives into intrusive thoughts just on his own.
no, it's because sometimes you just sit there and you think about all the wrong that you've done, and I may send out like an apology text or
Oh yeah, I've done that before.
and it's not like to lure her back in or
Yeah.
anything. It's a sincere thing.
Yeah, I've done that
know?
before. I've done that before, but and I meant it. But it's like it's always weird. Like the few times I've gotten into like serious relationships, at the time it was happening, there was just like I was talking like 5 girls at once. I was like dry for a minute, and all of a sudden 5 at once, and you're like, I dropped everyone for you. But
Whore. No, I was kidding.
but yeah, one is enough.
Yeah, Steve Harvey said it best. Like, just messing with most people at the same time, you got to remember all types of shit. You got to remember everything. You got to keep up with different lies. You got to deal with all different personalities, their
Right.
birthdays, their likes, what they don't like.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and
It's
that's
a
when you
lot.
run into dudes who like already know a girl's like sun, moon, and rising, and they know more about horoscopes than the girls, and they're like, oh, this guy's at least he's doing his homework. Okay, at least he's doing his homework.
I remember a girl told me she couldn't date me because I was an Aquarius.
Yeah,
And I was like,
Oh, yeah, I've gotten that before.
I was like, first of all, bitch, I'm an Aquarius Pisces cusp. I'm on the last day. Fuck you. And she said, nope, still doesn't count. I said, oh, thought I had a rebuttal there. she was adamant about that zodiac shit.
Well, I feel like we were talking about this on another show. Is like a lot of statements that you read from that are very generalized and relate to people. I think they appeal to like what someone wants themselves to sound like, or
Yeah.
or when they want to put themselves above somebody else as that's the bad guy, they're gonna fucking say the negative traits.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest. Okay, so I'm gonna ask both of you guys this.
Yeah.
Give me 2 signs that you're like, oh hell no. Like when it comes to a woman, like,
Oh, yeah.
2 signs that you're like, oh hell no.
Oh, dude, we was talking about this on the last podcast. I gave him the whitest answer ever.
What is it?
I was like, you know, when you're in a girl's bathroom, like you look at her prescription bottles to see like what type of medication she's taking.
Yo, he said
I've
that?
done that one time because I was looking for Q-tips.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I was like,
That's what he said too. Because I was like, yo.
I opened the door and I said, yo. Ching, 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 ching.
Like we had never done anything. Nothing. But I was like, because on my way over there, I was like, damn, I really need to clean my ears, bro, because my ears are fucking nasty, bro. Because I ran out of fucking Q-tips. And I was too lazy to go to the store. So I got to her crib and I was like, hey, can I use your bathroom right quick? She said, yeah, it's over there. Now we had been talking crazy. I mean, some nasty shit.
Yes, dude. Yes.
I mean, whoo, like you got, like if I died, delete that thread immediately. That's how nasty it was in the text message. And I went in there and I went looking for Q-tips, and I opened a cabinet and I saw Vagisil.
Oh man. Okay. I mean, hey.
It was Vagisil, and then there was a fucking prescription. I cannot remember the fucking name of that shit.
Yeah,
it was a prescription for chlamydia.
Oh, okay.
Nah.
Yeah. Oh, well, you see, I think the chlamydia one's just one antibiotic, but so it had to be like empty.
No, it was still.
Oh, she just
Oh,
got
she
in there.
was like
she was
The
taking.
chlamydia one you take all at once. You're supposed to.
It's a one-time dosage.
No.
So she got him on back order.
No, so I have a
She had a
homeboy.
refill?
I have a homeboy who he had chlamydia, and he had to take a pill every single day, once a day for like a week and a half.
Oh.
And if you're still going through that process of like taking that pill and you're doing it, you still have it. You're still giving it out, like like fucking free ice cream from the ice cream truck. Well, you just giving that bitch away like Oprah at a show. And I saw it, and I can't remember the fucking name of that shit, but I had to look it up.
I got chlamydia once. I got it once. Fucking, I was just one pill.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's
usually just one big pill you take.
Damn, well, her shit was bad.
That's all I'm like, damn, chronic chlamydia or like.
Bro, no, like no. What if he's mistaking chlamydia for something much worse?
No, I looked it up.
Okay.
I looked at the bottle and then I
looked
googled
it
it.
up. Okay.
Yeah, I looked at the bottle and I googled
Yeah,
it.
no, I did. I was like very sexually active. Being a hooper, like when you're how you may not, you're just sleeping around a little bit. In college for sure.
I have had my whole days. I ain't gonna lie
Yes.
to you.
Yeah, in college, dude.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Like we used to have a competition
didn't know-
of who can have the most bodies.
yeah, I think you know what the funniest thing. You know what the funniest thing is? I think I got chlamydia.
lost that, by the way.
I got chlamydia from my homie, but it was because we would
It be your own homies, bro.
Yeah,
it be
yeah,
your
yeah,
own friends. Well,
Yeah.
how do you explain that? Hey, bro, I gave you chlamydia. That's hell no. That's like the COVID call. Like, hey, remember we was all hanging out, playing the game and
I'd say
sharing
much
drinks.
worse than COVID for sure. Dude. They tried to make the COVID announcement like AIDS, like. Oh.
Yo, it's such an awkward call to make.
No, I did. To him, I didn't give a shit. I was because
Son of a bitch.
Well, it was because we got it from I think we double teamed someone and you know what I'm saying? Like it got past kind of like the human centipede.
Jesus Christ. On the Lord's Day.
On the Lord.
It is Sunday.
It's Sunday.
Man. So
Something about the name Jesus.
yeah.
Is him.
So then it's like then he says, yeah, this dumb bitch gave me chlamydia. I was like, I don't think it was her, bro. She's like, it's another dude on one of my teams, bro. He gave me, bro. I got chicken pox when I was a senior in college. Bro. I got chicken pox, dude. And you know what? I had the vaccine when I was a kid, so I never got it. And then I got it. I was like, damn. They're like, oh, you didn't know you're supposed to get a second one? I was like, dude, my fucking mom just took me. You know what I'm saying? She just did what the doctors told her. So yeah, I had chicken pox, dude. So and that shit was itchy.
I'm laughing because he was like, yeah, that stupid bitch gave me chlamydia. He said, I don't think it was her.
Bro, I said, bro, I don't think it was from her.
My bad, dog.
She was good until you got there.
No, that was
That's on me. My bad, dog.
well, because he
Get one of those. It's like you missed a shot.
yeah.
That was my bad. That's my bad.
It was the game winning free throw. Hey, man, it's okay, man. Pick your head up.
Yeah.
No coming back from that.
Yeah. That's a different type of Eskimo, bro.
They need to come up with that. There needs to be a coin.
Eskimo
A
hoe?
term coined.
An Eskimo hoe, that's an Urban Dictionary definition. When two best friends get an STD
From a hoe.
No, when it's passed from the hoe from your friend to the hoe to you. But it all has to be in a threesome. It can't be like she was cheating and that shit. It's like
What, this is making me itchy, bro. Like,
yeah. So anyways, the chlamydia thing, at least from what happens, they're like, well, 'cause it started burning to pee. I was like, I just pretend like it was normal. I was like, nah, couldn't be me. And I was like, all right, something's fucking wrong, dude.
There comes a point where you're just like, nah, something's up.
Yeah. It's called the discharge.
I ain't never had it that bad.
Yeah. Well, because
I didn't let it get to that point.
well, yeah. My pain tolerance, I don't know.
oh my.
Anyways,
My pain tolerance. Jesus Christ.
spicy.
Spicy.
But yeah. But you go there and they're like, oh yeah, it's probably this. They do a little test. And then they fucking they're like, it's either this or this based off the symptoms, and they like gave me an antibiotic, and they're like, but if it's just in case it's syphilis, we're gonna give you this shot. And that syphilis shot, dude, that one is wild. Like I swear to God, I almost cried, bro. That shit like almost ripped my muscle out. She's like, it's gonna sting a little bit. She put it in.
A little bit.
She was hot too, so she's like this. She gives me this shot, and I'm like, and then she turns back around like to look at me, and I was like, it's like I wanted to just.
You were like, what are you doing after this?
As you get a shot for syphilis.
That's wild, bro.
Yo, niggas will do anything anytime. Niggas try to get the coochie anytime.
So now that
no, that's done.
The chlamydia gone.
Right.
What
you trying to
If
do?
you factor that in, that's HIPAA.
It's got to be like a. It's got to be like a. That's got to be like a future meme, bro. It's got to be a future like type meme. Like having this chlamydia reminds me of when. Having this chlamydia.
This motherfucker said it gotta be HIPAA. Oh,
That'll be HIPAA, dog. If you turn me down, it's HIPAA.
You can't tell nobody.
Yeah.
You ain't, bitch. You can't, because you can lose your license, bitch.
Yep.
That's it.
It's only you and me in here.
Oh my God.
It's between you, me, and God.
You, me, and God.
Wouldn't that be crazy if you was traveling and your girl was traveling, because she's a traveling nurse, and like you was somewhere and you went to go get like, I think I got chlamydia, and you went into the same place as she was at.
Oh my God.
And that's how you find out. But she can't blast you on Facebook because like that's HIPAA violation. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think you're finding any way to try and like find a nurse who's down.
no, dude. Nurses. I'm retired from nurses, man.
I love.
Yeah, well, of course.
Medical professionals are just.
Yes. Yeah, but it's
Listen, there's three top three freakiest type of nurses, like in my opinion: phlebotomists, RNs, and CNAs.
Phlebotomist is the.
You just
the
name
blood
like
ones, right?
all 3 highest rates of single moms.
Basically,
By class.
yeah. Like so, phlebotomists are like they don't go through a lot of schooling, but they're more so of like ex-strippers or you know, yeah, like
I need to get a good job.
Yeah, bro. They wear scrubs. You remember that Drewski video when he's like, girls be wearing scrubs, swearing they saving the world. And I was like, that's what I love about comedy. It's what Chris and I were talking about. Chris Mosley the other day was like,
I love Chris.
when someone says something that like I've wanted to say but didn't know how to say it, but like
pissing everybody off.
Which is a bit like you observe it and you're like, but you gotta say it the right way.
Yeah, how do I articulate this? Like
It was articulated perfectly in that. He has a couple videos that are very articulated well, like that one with the scrubs, and then the other one where it's like we all know that one dude that worked at McDonald's.
I've never seen his stand up, but Drewski is a very, very he's very inventive when it comes to his skits. And I can appreciate that. I've never seen his stand up.
Oh yeah,
you can tell he just studies people. Like he just really
He's like me. I'm a people watcher. Mm-hmm. I love going to Old Town just to people watch.
Yeah.
People go, why are you just sitting down? I'm having the best time of my fucking life right now.
I almost feel like with stand up, because I think people are more predisposed to be funnier. Just like, bro, if you can do that, you can do stand up. Like this is like stand up is. You see what people who start in stand up. It's like MMA to me with comedy. It's like this is like boxing.
With enough training, you'll be great.
Yeah. So it's like if you're good, hey, put them under the gun for like 8 weeks, stand-up comedy boot camp. But then and just fucking get out there and do your thing. Just you got to know your style and how you work. If you need to write jokes, we'll write you 100 jokes. We'll put a team together and write you 100 jokes. That's fine.
As long as you can deliver. Like your delivery has to be on point. Like your delivery timing. And just feel for the crowd has to be on. It's
a live TED Talk.
It really is.
And then you're making people laugh. Because you say some profound stuff too. Like I'm so used to in the short sets, like trying to just hit these bars and get these laughs to get to the job. But then it's like the longer sets, you can kind of go off for a couple minutes. And I don't care if you don't laugh or not, but we'll find a way to make it funny.
You know what? It's like a very hit or miss. Like my Adam and Eve joke. Mm-hmm. Do you remember my Adam and Eve joke?
I don't know if I do.
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember most people's jokes just because.
It's like the interactive part.
Yeah. Like
okay.
It's kind of like crowd work.
Okay. Yeah.
But I'm still getting to my point. Like, fuck what you think. I'm still getting to my point. Like the first two people on earth was as Adam and Eve, right? And I ask, who fucked up? Do you know how many people say Adam?
Yeah.
There's tons of people that say Adam. Fucking Adam.
Fucking Adam.
Fucking Adam.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's mostly women.
Have you seen my audience? I took a recent screenshot of my Instagram like engagement from last like month. It's 90% men. I was like, let's pump those numbers up, fellas.
It's because you're sending out free dick pics.
Yeah, all right, I'm done.
Oh.
Hold on, I gotta switch these batteries out.
Oh, second beer, second leg of the show.
And we're back. I had to switch out the batteries. Adam had to sort through life.
I gotta take the headset off like Coach Pete Carroll, dude.
Not Pete Carroll.
That's the homie. I'm a Seahawks guy.
The headphones are mostly just training wheels for you, though.
Yeah. Yeah, and I just took them off.
Yeah, look at you.
Oh man,
There's my sweet boy.
wheels are off.
It took a big strong.
Now there's my sweet boy.
Oh fuck. Oh man. You know he said that to the other day. He said to Mason Spina. He said, "There's my sweet boy." I lost it.
Hey, you know what I will say about Mason? I've only met him one time.
Yeah.
He's a dope ass comic.
Yeah.
A dope Gatsby.
Yeah.
You want to get your little plug thing down there?
What's it?
Right there behind there.
You need what now?
You want to get your little earpiece right there? Down on the floor, right by your foot.
Oh, yeah. Damn, I was wondering what this was. I walked by it like a couple times. I didn't need it.
I just saw it. All right, I'll go back to what I was saying.
It's inconsequential,
There you go. Back to it.
but I appreciate it.
You're welcome. What I don't know. I'll say about Mason.
Yeah.
I've only met him one time that I can remember, and it was the Trash or Treasure show with Lamar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only one I haven't. That's the only one I did not go
That's
to.
me too. That's the only one I didn't go to.
He is a fire comic.
Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah, he's really good.
He's a really.
That's
good
what we tell him too. He doesn't believe us, really.
Oh,
Actually,
no, he's got some heat, bro. Like,
I'm gonna show him this clip then.
yeah, Mason's got some heat.
Yep.
He does.
He needs to get
Well, what you
in
notice?
front of people a lot more.
What you notice a lot of time is, I feel like with a lot of people that are exceptional, is they act like they're not. It's like the kid in class who's like, I failed this test, always had the highest score. You know that one bitch that always did that shit?
Oh, I
Yeah.
ended up fucking that chick later in life, but go ahead.
Yeah. But you're like, maybe it's part of their juju, their warm up. Because I'm like, you got to know though. You're still here.
Yeah,
You got to know.
yeah.
But like, you don't think like you could look back and be like, well, dude, if you're headline, if you're popping out, like he was just saying the other dude was like that the other night too. I've seen other comedians like that are higher level. Like, dude, you're fucking.
It almost keeps the chip on the shoulder, though.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But you gotta find that too. Like, I try and psych myself out before I get on stage because it like still like, you know what I mean?
But, like, what's your ritual before going on stage?
None.
None.
Like I don't have a ritual. I just like sometimes I do this, sometimes I do this. It's like it depends what mood I'm in. Like honestly, sometimes it's more fun. Like I used to do stuff a lot more sober, but now I kind of been going up with like after a couple beers because it's just more fun to me. Like just like I'm gonna start. I need a little juice sometimes to take the show off the rails. Like I'm like give me longer time. Like we'll take it to a much different place.
I get that. For me, I do the same thing.
Yeah.
Like I've watched, stuff on Kevin Hart, and he's I don't know if he still does it, but he would do this thing, and he goes, "Everybody want to be famous, but don't nobody want to put the work in." And that's what I say to myself every time before I go on stage, and I do my little prayer, and I go up and I do the best I can without trying to overdo it.
Yeah.
You know, because I feel like the crowd knows when you're trying too hard.
Oh yeah.
Like I will fuck up on the joke. But I'm thankful I have the ability to do crowd work because people don't even notice I fuck up on my jokes all the time.
That's
all the time.
Yeah, that's part of it though. But yeah, you got it. Yeah, there's an element to like, what are you going for with it though? It don't really matter if you fucked a joke up if you're getting the headlining role, does it? It's because fucking the joke up can be the joke. Oh well.
Catch BigFudge at Mic Drop Mania.
And your creativity is second to none.
I appreciate that.
You go hard, and I'll fuck with that heavy.
I appreciate that, man.
I see you out here, the different cameras, the different lenses, making sure you have everything right, the time you put in for the editing, the stuff with Eric, stuff with me, Adam, and anybody else that you work with. You go hard, and I thank you.
No, I appreciate that, man.
I thank you sincerely.
It goes back to the whole thing you were talking about before. It was like working hard, you know? It's just like, because when I first started this, I wasn't very good. But I always thought back to, there was like a Lil Wayne quote. He goes, you can say that there's people that are better than me. He goes, but you can't tell me there's anybody that works harder than me.
Right.
And that's kind of the lane I want to be in.
That's as you should.
Yeah.
As you should. Like I got to realize I have to start. For my announcement, there's something that I have to do. I have to work hard. I have to be stronger than Islanders. I have to have more intellect than Africans.
But you also...
Did you ever notice that Africans are always like scientists or fucking doctors and some shit like that? They just
Well, the
smart
ones
as
that
motherfuckers.
make it here.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Well, are you trying to get your show canceled from the Africans? Is that what you're trying to do? Yeah?
your way to beautiful girl.
That's Jamaican.
That's what the
See,
shit.
white people.
That's
shit.
what it sounds like, though.
Always ain't-
It's like that's because like British people can kind of sound like Australian people, and they kind of sound like Irish people. Like there's a fucking...
I don't see the Irish, but I can kind of see the British.
Jamaican
and
people sound
Australian.
like Irish people when they speak
No,
English.
I'm not talking about Jamaican. I'm talking about the relation. I'm
Have
saying.
you heard a Jamaican like speak patois?
Yeah.
Oh my god! One of my favorite movies in the world.
So cool.
Is Shatas.
Oh, yeah.
Shatas. Have you ever seen Shatas?
I think it's a song by Shoreline Mafia.
Here we go.
Okay.
That's the shit we were talking about, bro.
Okay.
We warned you.
All right.
But that's one of my favorite movies. And sometimes when the language that they speak is so crazy and fast, and it's a different way to use the English language, and it's amazing to me. But don't piss them motherfuckers off because you'll be a batty boy or hear a poop poop or pop by some shit like that.
Yeah, just Islanders and like Caribbean people in general too. Just like nuts, bro. You don't fuck with them. The nicest people. Again, nicest people. Just don't.
Don't piss them off.
Yeah.
All right. You ever seen are you a South Park guy?
Of course I am.
You're,
South Park is one of the greatest.
do you
People
remember-
hate that show. It's one of the greatest
Well,
shows
it's 'cause
ever.
they-
And they're always up to date.
Some guy, I think one analogy of why people say they don't like it is because a lot of like our generation watched it when we were kids. So the humor that we saw from it as a young age was like immature, and that's what we thought was funny. But then you're older now, you're like, oh shit, that's heavy. But then like people that don't like it, that like didn't like it's childish. I outgrew that. It's like no, you don't know shit.
Right.
But I get where like some people don't like the cartoon, but I'm like, in order to get away with saying these things, you have to have cartoons like the Boondocks and South Parks.
Yeah, it doesn't really hold anybody accountable.
Right. If only one race can say the N-word, then we got to have a black cartoon that says it. And then so you can fucking because you can't even say it. You can't even say it on TV.
I'm gonna say this: white people, you cannot say the N-word. Please stop asking for a black card to say the N-word.
You have to take it. You have to go take it if you want it. And you know what?
You ain't taking shit no more. This ain't slavery no more. Don't you 400 years and you want to take some more shit? Fuck y'all.
Oh yeah. No. Yeah. Fine. Won't use it. But it's like for a lot of people, it's like the word dude. We listen to a lot of the white people listen to all the music. It's like, well, shit. It's a different thing. But you know what? Look,
I be catching these white girls in the club.
Yeah, yeah.
And they go that song. my type.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, but like
I caught a girl in Scottsdale. Where was it? It was at Hefe.
Yeah.
And I caught this white girl saying it. And I had to look at her. I was like, and her friend was like, don't say that. Because it was her friend that saw me looking at her crazy. She was like, don't say that. And then she was like, say what? She's like, you said the N-word.
Oh.
You said the N-word.
And the girl was like,
what is the N-word by definition?
Here we go.
Well, like, cause no, like, what is it?
If there's one thing white people hate is being told they can't do something.
right. Like your boy Trump.
What about him?
There's 2 N-words that we can't use.
Dude, that was so good.
One being, I'm not gonna say the word. They told me it was bad.
I'm like, is somebody writing this shit for him? Like,
it got to be a comic that's writing this shit because this shit
I'm like,
is
there's
crazy.
no way. There's no fuking
There's
way.
2 words that
He's so fucking funny.
There's one that I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah, that's so fucking.
they tell me. They say, "Oh no, that's a bad word. I'm not gonna say it." But the other word is nuclear war, and I was like. Nah,
Wait,
bro.
That's the funniest shit.
I've never seen that video.
You haven't seen that
You
clip?
haven't seen it?
So
I've never seen
funny,
it.
He
dude.
did a press conference, I guess, like bashing Joe Biden, Sleepy Joe, and he was like, "It would have been me, but I'm going to tell you, there's 2 words that we're not going to use. One of them, I'm sorry, there's 2 words,
2 N-words.
there's 2 N-words
That we can't
and
say.
We can't say it. Okay, we can't say it. And one of them, I said it once before, and they said we can't say that. That's a bad word. I can't do it. But the other word is nuclear war. I was like, oh, hell
shit!
no.
Nuclear war.
The other word
Nuclear war.
is nuclear war. I said, oh, hell no. I took my phone to my boss. I said, bro, get your boy. Get your boy. Get your boy.
Man,
He has so many good clips.
he has a lot of good clips. Man.
Honestly, I feel like Donald Trump should be a stand-up comedian.
Have you ever watched his roast on Comedy Central?
It's been so long since I've seen that.
But like, yeah,
I remember seeing it, but it's been so
Yeah, I
long.
can't
since.
remember anything from it, but yeah.
one of us.
You know, it like all the songs that uses Donald Trump as an inspiration did not age well.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Well, it depends though. It depends how you feel.
like they do. Like Nelly had a song, and he was like, "I want to be
Well,
up at the
it
top,
depends.
like
Depends
Donald
what
Trump." Donald Trump filed bankruptcy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
His business filed bankruptcy. It wasn't him personally.
oh god, that's like when TLC they was talking about, "Oh, I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a brother can't get no love." These heifers was fighting bankruptcy at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
White people bankruptcy is way different than.
but it's also it was like a business. It's through your LLC or your S corp. It's not through your own individual SSN.
Bankruptcy is bankruptcy.
Yeah, well, the whole country is so. So you might as well,
There's 2 words. I'm not gonna say it.
dude. That's like, it's like
Please tell me you found. Did you find that clip?
I can't find it. I have to look for it. I think it's like one of those like internet ones. It's not like a YouTube one. It's like one that was just on the. I have to
Nah,
search.
you got it. Nah, yeah, you got. I
find
got
it.
to find this hoe because this
yeah, I
shit
was
right
looking.
here crazy.
That shit's so fucking funny. Yeah, I know exactly.
I can't believe I've never seen it.
Let me see.
Man, I'm surprised. I love it.
Wait. I think I got it. Was it an interview?
It was like a podcast, not a podcast, but a
Okay. I think
it
it
was
is.
like a press conference.
Quiet on the N-word. Yeah.
Please, can you play that aloud?
Now, in Ukraine, if you were the president, Putin
Oh, this is
uses
recent.
the N-word. I call it the N-word. He uses the N-word, the nuclear word, all the time.
No, that's not it.
He uses it on a daily basis, and everybody's so afraid.
Oh, that's not the one, huh?
No, that's not the one. That's not the one. Because it was a. It was like a press conference.
Yeah,
not an
it wasn't.
interview.
It wasn't like a low. It
Yeah.
wasn't like a high thing. Yeah.
I gotta
High quality
find this.
thing.
I gotta find this. I have to.
Does anyone know what the fuck is going on, dude?
I stopped
Yeah.
caring.
Yeah. Well, like, you really only can control what you can't control.
Oh my god, I have to find it.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, you found it?
I think I found it.
Let me see.
Talks about N-word in viral video. Oh. It's like an ad on it. Hold on. 12 seconds.
Oh my god, that shit is hilarious, bro. Ugh. They tell me they can't say it. It's a bad word. I'm not gonna say it.
Did you ever see Trevor Noah's bit that Netflix is a joke, post like the clip from like a special, and they did like Trevor Noah's, and he was
No, I didn't
dude.
see
He had
that
this
one.
whole bit about
I love Trevor. I'm so.
And there was a word that was never supposed to be mentioned. You have 2 N-words, neither of which should ever be mentioned. I said that once. I said, "Oh, what a terrible thing to say."
Oh, what a terrible thing to
You have
say.
2 N-words. You know what the one is, but the other is the nuclear word. Not supposed to ever be mentioned. Ever, ever, ever. It's mentioned every single day now.
That's awesome.
It's 2 words.
2 words.
You should never say it. I said it once. I said, oh, it's a bad word. Not gonna say it. Trump is hilarious.
Tom, hilarious.
Yeah, well, it's just.
Did you vote for Kanye?
Did I vote?
Did you vote for Kanye?
Did Kanye run?
Yeah, it's
You can write it anybody, but I
Oh no,
For real.
no, dude. I didn't vote.
You didn't vote at all. Did you do your taxes?
can't speak on record.
Fudge, yeah, cut that, man.
Come on, man.
Yeah, let me. Do you got a wire on, dude?
I haven't done my taxes
man.
in years.
No, I mean I have. I
They can
actually,
put me under the jail.
actually,
Jesus
I haven't gotten around. I haven't gotten around to it.
Behind. I'm behind from 22. Okay, I didn't file 22 because I was playing ball in another state, and I just
Couldn't tell you.
You know, taxes are more and more. They should be more controversial than
Me
what they
pay
are.
taxes on stolen land? I don't think so.
Hey, yo, that is okay. You trying to start some shit? You trying to start some shit? Oh my God!
That's why I don't pay my parking meters.
Is it? It's really just. It's really like in America, you gotta like pull off like you get rewarded like with the victim card on certain things where you could be like, but that's also like a mindset like. Do you really want to be like, I'm a little bitch, like you can't fucking, like I need this and this because
The
of
tall
this.
white guy is telling us this.
No, I mean like you, because you can. I seen, it's fucking natives, fucking.
Fucking
You know, like you're like you can't really say anything bad. Like
You know
we
what
did
I
a
love?
number, we did a number on them. Like we gotta.
Hey,
and
yo.
when I say we did a number, did I do a number? No, I said I'm here. And here I want to ask your opinion on this.
This should be good.
should be good. Where's this going? Johnson. Is that me?
because if my family came here from the 1900s, like early 1900s, but I'm still guilty by association, sure. Then what about Africans who move here that were like involved in the slave trade in Africa but never left and were the ones selling the slaves? And then they come here and they're like, we're victims. Didn't that ship sail a long time ago for that argument? But just because your skin's black, you know, now I'm trying to see the diversity.
What do you
like,
mean that ship sailed?
Right.
the opportunity. The opportunity for a cash grab.
When do we get our reparations?
What are the reparations?
Shit, it should be.
It has to
48%
like nobody.
illegal.
Everyone would say reparations, but like, okay, well, can we define it? And if you can't define it legally,
This
it's
is
gonna be
the
tough.
whitest shit ever.
That's what white shit. I think white shit equals like legal language is like a whole other thing. Like you know how
black
stressful that looks to like go there. Like if you actually had to go to court to like know that language in there, be like, fuck.
Cut this shit. Cut that part. Cut this part
Yeah,
out.
they'll cut that out.
You gonna start some shit. That's gonna start a war.
What do you mean? What would start a war?
You know, to define the reparations that we should have.
But
Motherfucker, we still in Black History Month.
well, yeah, but still, but that's what I'm saying.
It's right there.
So I'm saying but yeah, you just have to put a definition on it. So, hey, you got to get what's yours. But I think anybody can get what's theirs. Like you don't have to be. I think the white person thing now is to claim a disability, like some sort of mental illness that you can't see.
No niggas do that shit too.
Yeah. Well, they get multiple. It's a compound effect.
I've heard of like people. It's like a thing that people are talking about now. Is just like they're trying to claim like mental disability. They're trying to use that as like claiming themselves as minority.
Yeah. Well, dude, like you've seen white people will do that. Like it's a real thing. Like there's a good book out on all that shit. His name's like he's running for president now. So I'm like, okay, he's getting more commercialized, but his name's like Vivek Ramas. I don't know. I can't pronounce his last name. I follow him on Instagram though. But his book's called like The Nation of Victims. It's just like how everybody's piled on. Like even like the conservative side of like the Trump supporters, the whatever, they're like, well, the election was stolen. Like now they're trying to be the loser.
I think what it is just like I think there's people that have a legitimate cause to like Native American people.
Yes. But it always gets monetized. It always gets monetized.
Okay, great, whatever, doesn't matter. I'm just saying that like there's people that have like a legitimate claim to think, like ancestral claim, like black people obviously were enslaved. Native Americans put on reservations, land taken. But then it's like, then you see the people trying to get benefits from that who have like an actual claim on it. Yeah. But then you see everybody else is like, well, if we're going to do that, then we got to do this. And it's like,
well, that's the whole.
But I always feel like white people always just, they want to be part of the party.
Well,
it's just like they want to get invited to the party. That's always how I feel about it.
We want to learn about lorries too.
Yeah, exactly. We wasn't my ancestors.
You know what I love?
Well, right, but then it's like,
single moms.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. Why? They already know how to care for you.
They do.
A lot of these young women that still trying to learn how to wipe their coochie. You know what I'm saying? Like front to back, bitch, not back to front.
Why would someone go back to front? Who would do that?
It's disgusting.
Some of these little bitches ain't been taught right.
Yeah, I you know what? Hope to not learn that, but yeah, I do like the more mature. You don't have to be a mom necessarily.
I'm a great stepdaddy.
Same.
I'm a great step. Like I was such a great stepdaddy. I was in Walmart looking for education books for my kids. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It starts to get you thinking like that.
Yeah,
without
like taking them to
the
doctor's
commitment
appointments too.
like you're like, I'm not stuck with the kid, but I can bail if I need to.
But you know.
But at the same time, you're like, damn, I kind of get to see what it's like to be.
I got like 10 stepkids. Like some of those kids still, they'll find me and they'll hit me up like, hey, we miss you. How you been? Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Like I make attachments with these kids, and I still tell them, treat their mama with respect. Whoever they date, treat them respect too. If they get out of hand with your mama, you know what to do. Get busy, get active. You know what I'm saying? But single mamas. Mm-hmm. Now, when you want to use the excuse of I can't find a babysitter, I'm old school.
And what about like a single? What about a single mom?
Okay.
Who the dad has 100% custody and they just don't see the kid.
Still a mama.
So like she still has like all the things, but then that kid's not actually there either, so you don't have that like extra cost because that's a cost sometimes you got to pay, and maybe you're willing to pay more than willing, but. If
that's a circumstantial type of thing.
Single moms have like definitely like they got food in the house.
I would say pantry full,
like
fridge
but
full.
They just do it, bro. Like I'm like, for being someone who comes off so unorganized and everything, I feel like I'm the one who's unorganized.
They're so crafty too. Like I was dating a single mom and she was like mad horny, but we was far away from the crib, and she was like, listen, I want it right now. I'm about to take the car seats and put them in the trunk. I was like, oh, bitch, you speaking my language.
Say less.
Say less. Clip it, unclip it, bitch. Throw it. Matter of fact, put it in the grass, bitch. We'll
don't even tell me what you got to do. Just
yeah, we'll put it in the grass,
I'll show
bitch.
up.
We'll pick it up afterwards. Fupas and stretch marks. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
But then the twist on it.
Now, hold on. Here's what I will say. Like I talk about fupas all. There's some skinny girls in the world that is dangerous
to themselves and to
them bitches are demons. You feel me? Like they who. But I just don't like seeing my thing, fill the stomach up. I don't want to see the transparency of how, come to think about, I'm rambling. Not my fault. That's on me. Oh, y'all ain't got
I'm going to think about that for
y'all ain't got no big dick?
Far too long.
Shit, I'm the only one.
Don't walk into my house being 6'11", saying y'all don't have a big. Come on.
I mean, it's got to be proportional.
I mean, comparatively, is that what we're talking about?
Yeah.
My body.
Proportional.
Listen, a girl asked me, she's like, be honest with me, how big is it? I was like, listen, my whole body's equally proportionate.
Yeah.
You see me? All right, there you go.
Yeah.
She goes, yep, not fucking with you. I was like,
Yeah, I could see being like the big dick, like not like limiting some sort of options. But then there's you. All the vaginas are different. Girls that are over 6 foot tall needs a guy who's 5'7", and then like the girl who's 5'1" is just give me the whole fucking thing, daddy. And you're like, yo.
Did you have to throw the daddy thing in there?
I don't know.
He's having flashbacks.
You basically like you're.
He
feeling,
looked in your eyes and said that too. Give me the whole
I
thing.
was like, did you have to say the daddy thing?
Wow.
Fudge had to look at the ceiling.
What the fuck is he talking to like that? What the fuck?
Man.
Oh my god, that's actually a good place to end it because we started with Adam sends dick pics
See, I'm a feminist, so.
to men.